I did download one of those instrumentals.
Okay.
So what would we do to get that
All right.
instrument here?
So here we go. So now, what if I'm here and this is what the screen I see? The first thing I want to do, I want to pull this up, and I want to exit this out.
Okay.
And the second thing I'm going to do is this screen here. I want to maximize this screen because this is your main work screen.
Okay.
All right. So now here we have our blank in. To get the instrumental in, what I usually do is I just go to the folder, your downloaded files, and see it's right here.
Okay.
All I simply do is just drag and pull.
Okay, great.
And now that I dragged and pull to get, I pull all the way over to the end, zeroed out. This little tab right here, if you pull it over, you can extend and see the whole instrumental.
Okay.
So now I see the whole. And now the next test is to see if it plays. Because some instrumentals you download, they won't play. And what you do here, you see this area here? This says PAT, that means pattern. That means one pattern. What we want to do is go to song because we want to play the whole thing.
Okay.
And then we play out the whole instrumental. You probably hear it.
Let me see. Can you pause it? Okay, let me go right here.
Yeah.
Let me make sure the desktop audio's on. In one moment. Okay, so now we got the sound there. So
okay, so yeah, now we have the sound. So we've tested. We're making sure it's playing.
Okay.
And that's what you want. You want to make sure it's good, it's playing. So that's step one.
Okay.
Once we have the instrumental in there. Kind of like that. So if you guys hear a song, I heard it first. I heard it first. I might be going back to home. I might be going home and doing that one. All right. So second step is now we have our sound and now we want to test the mic.
Okay.
So in order to test the mic, what we need to do is bring up our mixer board. Our mixer board, we're going to be over here. You see these tabs? It looks like two knobs. It looks like two sliders.
Yeah.
That's going to be your mixer board. And in your mixer board, now you'll have, you can move, you can adjust. But what you want to do, this is where you're going to do a lot of your work.
Okay.
To adjust your mic, you go click on channel 1, make sure one's highlighted. You can highlight different ones, make sure one's highlighted and not the main because you don't want your recording on your main. You go to 1, and over here where you see none, that's looking for your insert or your input. What we want to go is see which one it's going to be reading. This one says Fruity Loop ASO 1. Let's see if the insert 1 is going to read it for us. Check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll turn it off real quick. Next thing what I'll do is check over here. There should be the options.
Okay.
You want to go to audio settings. Now audio settings are going to show you input. This is where you're going to read what mics you have. Right now it's reading it through Fruity Loops. But you see you have your other mics here. You have your Intel. This is the one right here. You see this?
Yeah, that's the one you're using.
And the speakers. So you want to be able to set, I want to say, read it right through here. The 5-fine microphone.
Okay.
That's what we've just told it. Read it through this microphone. And then now we're going to go back over here. Check 1, 2. We're going to see if it reads it up through it for us. No. All right. Testing 1, 2. Let's go back to options. Reading through your device.
I wonder if it's because it's being used by us.
Probably so. That's exactly probably why it is.
Because we're using it for.
And that's okay.
Okay.
If it's doing that, what we'll do for now is, if you're not using it, we're using it right now to record through. But if you're not, what you go through, just to be safe, you can go through right here.
Okay.
That's the Fruity Loop ASIO, and it's now reading it through there. So we're pretty good.
Okay, so it would.
On a normal synth, it would read and say, but since we're using it, it's pretty much being occupied.
Okay.
But we're here.
Okay, so that one is from the Fruity Loop, but if we didn't have that, you would have hit none and gone up there and found the microphone.
I would have found that you find it and you assign it to say, this is where I want you to listen.
And how did you assign it again?
Options.
Okay.
Audio settings.
Audio settings.
And then right here, your device.
Your device. So how does it know it's number 1?
It's
Because
it's
you know how there
both
was
number
multiple.
1 and 2, but when you put 1 and 2, it's gonna make it stereo. It's gonna split it.
Right.
You don't want it to be split.
No.
You want it to be your mono.
Okay.
So
And what if you had like two people recording?
you could do that. What
But
you
you've only
do
done
is
one?
you could do 2, but then you start getting a little more. You got to have 2 mics in your interface,
Okay.
and you can assign them. And what you do is you assign. So okay, so you just say that you're gonna be mic 1, and then you're gonna be mic 2.
Okay.
Right? You assign this just for mic 1, and you assign this for mic 2. You could have multiple. You're mic 3, you're mic 4, and it's a certain way you record, but you could do that. But for the most part, for 2 people, I use 1 mic,
Okay.
and we just record in layers.
Okay.
So, so now we're back here. We got 1. And then what's next is you begin to adjust for your EQ settings.
Okay.
First EQ setting, I'm going to go to parametric EQ2.
Okay.
And I'm simply go to vocal presence. Up here you can adjust. Just go to vocal presence. That vocal presence, it cuts out lows. You could probably hear, if you hear my voice now, check 1, testing 1, 2. Sounds more full, heavy. Check 1, 2. Cuts out some of the lows, kind of nice.
Okay. So you like to use that
Vocal presence. I found that's very, because what you want to do in recording, as long as your recording in sounds good, afterwards it's going to be better to make work. And cutting out some lows. So that's what's worked for me for a while. The second thing I do, I'm going to go to parametric EQ, and then I'm going to go to compressor. And your compressor is going to help with what's coming in, levels you want it to come down. It's going to help with your gains. I'm not going to turn the gain too high up here. But I found for me in my setting, what works is around like a 34.7. 34.7. My ratio 3:5:1. Now a lot of this is hard to explain, but you can hear it, right? You hear as I'm adjusting what's happening. There's a lot of adjustments. I'm making my mic sensitive to the place and for what works for my vocals. So now here we go. We have this. I'll leave it right here for now. But if anyone watching, if you don't understand it, that's okay. If you find, just set these settings here and then adjust your gain accordingly. You'll find that it should work for you. Secondly, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go limiter. This is what my limiter does. Limiter allows me to put a noise threshold. Let's turn the mic off inside the ring for me. Let me turn it off real quick. So the limiter allows me to put a noise threshold in. Okay. This threshold says, all right, at a certain volume, I don't want you to record.
Okay.
So that way it's not picking up every little sound. And what I do is I turn this gain down. Let's see if it helps with the adjustment. See no more ring? Yeah. You can see it. I'm telling it after this point, you don't record. If you see this bar going up and down, check 1, 2. What it's now saying is you're not loud enough. I can't hear you. But my threshold, I'm saying at this point, at this point, at this point, at this point, you hear me. So now you see it's cleaning up. It's cleaning up through the mic, through the sound. And you find the place that works best. In my setting, I'm usually always around right here. That usually works for me. And this works really good for me for what I need to do. And it's transferable. If you find this range, you go on yours, you'll be good. It'll work good.
I have a question. So since you can't save, hold on, can you? Yeah. So since you can't, like for instance, save it, so every time you have to adjust it, or does it save that?
So you can save presets.
Okay.
But again, until you buy it, every time you open, you got to do this, which is not a problem though, because you're teaching your brain.
Right.
You're training your mind. This is what I'm doing, and yeah, I did, like, again, I did it for years. But once you begin to teach your brain, and now going forward, this routine says, I hear something that needs to be adjusted, and now you know, versus just being copying a pattern. Now you start to learn. Well, when I adjusted the threshold a little more, it sounded a little better. It sounded a little cleaner. So it helps to do it, but you can save presets. I have all these saved, so when I open up, all I have to do is right click, and I can just assign mixer state, and you can save an entire state, and it's opened up.
Is that only on the one that you pay for, or can you do it even on the free one?
Let's try it. Let's do this. Here's what we're gonna do, because we might be able to.
Okay.
So let's see here. We got the compressor, we got the limiter. I'm gonna open the mic back up real quick. All right. Check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that sounds clean. All right. Let's go limiter. Now we're gonna go reverb. We're gonna throw a little reverb on there. And check. 1. Just a little reverb. What I do for the end, I bring it down to the bottom, and I go up just a little bit.
Okay.
I just want a little color on there, not too much, because these are still the end vocal coming in. And then the last one, Sound Goodizer. Check. I'll drop it down. Usually put it right here. This gives it a little cut. This allows it to cut through music. So these 5 are my go-to. And these 5 will help your voice cut through music and have a clarity through it. So here's what we're gonna do real quick. We're gonna see if we can save this. You right click on the number 1. You go to File, Save Mixer Track State As. Well, we're gonna save this as pre-record vocal settings. So let's see. Bye. Save now, imageline.com. Let's see if it does it. Open. So they're there. Now let's test it. Let's just go over to number 2 and see if it opens it. Open track mixer state, pre-record vocal settings. Nope. See, they'll make you buy it.
So you have to buy it.
You have to buy it for that one.
But
That's
at
okay.
least people know that they can. Okay,
You can, yeah.
learn it, and it's something good to learn.
It's good to learn. Your repetition, it's like practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
The repetition is really good for the mind.
Yes, and what you're talking about now, I literally, because we don't have anybody that does sound at our church.
Yeah.
So I bought this huge book, and it's teaching me all this.
Yeah.
So this is basically like for the sound, because we own, it's a digital sound.
Right.
The Behringer
Right.
XR18. And so it has all of this,
Yeah.
but all digital. So basically that's what this
Same
kind
concept.
of is? Okay.
Yeah, and only thing that changes is you just adjust for your room setting.
Right.
But it's like language. Language is language is transferable.
Okay.
It just only thing that adjusts here, you have to adjust for this setting for your acoustic sounds. And once you get it there, it's good. So now let's go open back our mic. Check. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then now, testing 1, 2. Now you see it sits with it. You hear it clearly. You hear it on it. Now I'm going to show you something. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I recorded vocals like this, it sounds good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That sounds clear. Now watch this. Let's turn this off. And then let's just happen to go to number 2 and just turn the mic on. You accept the external, but you want to switch to it, but only to avoid. So now check this out. Check 1, 2. Hear the difference? Test it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is nothing on it.
Yeah.
And this is where most people have a problem because they don't understand the pre-vocal, and they just go and record and they're like, why does it sound bad? Because there's most of the work, a lot of it is done pre. It's gonna be before you even record, and when you get it right, it's a major difference. So check this out. We're gonna turn it off, and we're gonna go back to this one. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what makes the difference, and this is just a USB mic. So for me, if I'm hearing this, I'm like, okay, I want some more gain on my, yeah. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1. Yeah.
How did you open that up?
So all I did was click on it.
Oh, okay. And it opened it up.
Mm-hmm. So again, I would run it through from the top. Parametric EQ. Slide this over until you get to vocal presence.
Okay.
Fruity compressor. Just copy these settings. Fruity limiter. Put the threshold on. And this helps because I can record like this because it cuts out all noise. My kids could be running around the house, all that, and they won't hear them.
Okay.
So I can make songs I've been made and no one would even know that they're running out playing. It's you because you can't hear it. It's just your threshold. So mimic these reverb, and you can adjust your reverb to what you want. Some people like it. I like it a little more, I guess, dry. They call you coming in. I want just a clean vocal coming in, and then Sound Goodizer. You do that, and you got it. So that's your basic to get everything recorded.
Okay, right now we didn't record anything. We were just playing. You were singing over the track.
Yep. Nothing was recorded. So what I do, now here we have my settings. This is what I do before I even start. Once this is set, now I'm ready to go. Okay. So this mic here has a little delay because it's coming through Fruity Loops, and Fruity Loops is through the sound, so there's that slight delay. There's a way to try, if this is what you have, you can potentially try to adjust it. Go to options, audio settings, and then what we want to try to go to is like a playback. So show ASI panel. What we want to try to do is do a quicker, one. Let's see. Check 1. Testing 1. See that delayed? So a quicker buffer. Check 1, 2. That's better. It's a lot better. It's still more than I'd like, but it's better.
Right. And if we weren't doing this recording,
you could use the mic.
Would be a
yeah, and when it's mic'd right in, it's quicker.
Okay.
Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1. Check 1, 2, 3. Check 1. But that's just simple tips to try to help. So now, okay. Now you have your track, you have your recording. You're here. And since this is what we have, here's if we want to record, okay. We're hearing that ring because of everything that's coming through here. So what I do is check 1, 2, yeah. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4.